Here are 11 iconic breakfasts you have to try when visiting Asia. Number 11. Silog Meals, Philippines. The name silog is a combination of sinangag, garlic fried rice, and itlog, egg. It is paired with a protein like sweet tocino, savory tapa, or crispy bangus fish. It's one of the most common Filipino breakfasts that is often eaten with vinegar or banana ketchup. Number 10. Phan Tuan, Taiwan. This breakfast staple is a grab-and-go sticky rice roll similar to a burrito, filled with savory ingredients like pork floss, pickled vegetables, and fried egg, all wrapped in chewy, glutinous rice, creating a comforting mix of textures and flavors. Number 9. Idli and Sambar, India. Idli are soft steamed rice cakes that act as the ultimate sponge for flavor. They're served with sambar, a tangy lentil stew, and coconut chutney. This breakfast is a nutritious, low-calorie, and light meal that is popular in South India. Number 8. Kaya Toast, Singapore and Malaysia. This breakfast dish consists of toasted bread filled with kaya, a sweet creamy jam made from coconut milk, eggs, and sugar. Added to the thinly sliced bread is cold, salted butter. It is a staple in local kopitiams, or coffee shops, and is typically served with soft-boiled eggs and hot coffee or tea. Number 7. Pa Thong Ko, Thailand. This beloved Thai breakfast is often sold by street vendors early in the morning. These deep-fried dough sticks are crispy on the outside and airy inside. It is usually complemented by sweetened condensed milk, pandan custard, or congee, along with a cup of fresh coffee or soy milk on the side. Number 6. Bortsog and Kurut, Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. Bortsog, a light and puffy fried dough, and kurut, dried sour milk balls, are iconic staples of Central Asian breakfasts. Bortsog is commonly served with tea, butter, or jam for breakfast, while kurut is a versatile, salty snack consumed throughout the day, including in morning tea or meals. Number 5. Paratha with curry, Sri Lanka and India. Paratha is a flaky flatbread eaten with curry or dal. Vendors cook it fresh on hot griddles early in the morning. The bread is crispy, buttery, and incredibly filling. It is traditionally served with a side of spicy dal or a rich meat curry that cuts through the buttery richness of the bread. Number 4. Gukbap, South Korea. Gukbap is a hearty breakfast soup served with rice, often made from beef, pork, or seafood broth. It's a comfort food eaten early in the morning for energy. Common toppings include green onions, kimchi, and tofu. The rice soaked in flavorful broth makes it filling without being greasy. Number 3. Onigiri and miso soup, Japan. Japanese rice balls, or onigiri, is a very popular, convenient, and traditional breakfast item in Japan. Often filled with savory ingredients like salmon, kombu, or pickled plum, they are widely sold at convenience stores for a quick morning meal. It is commonly paired with miso soup, tamagoyaki, Japanese omelet, or green tea. Number 2. Nasi lemak, Malaysia. Often called Malaysia's national dish, nasi lemak is a breakfast staple eaten early in the morning. It features coconut milk rice served with sambal, fried anchovies, peanuts, cucumber, and a boiled egg. Some versions add a massive piece of crispy fried chicken or slow-cooked beef renang to turn it into a hearty meal. Number 1. Jianbing, China. This popular street breakfast is a thin crepe made from wheat and mung bean flour, spread with egg, hoisin sauce, chili paste, scallions, and crispy fried dough. Vendors cook it on a hot griddle, then fold it into a portable wrap. Its texture is crispy outside and soft inside, with bold, savory flavors. It is quick, cheap, and perfect for people on the go. In the world's poorest neighborhoods, people have to come up with jobs to keep entire communities alive.
People are hustling here, man.
Here are 6 wildest jobs people do in slums around the world. Number 6. AC water collectors, Nigeria. In the slums of Lagos, some people make a living by collecting water that drips from AC units in homes, banks, and office buildings. They tap into the runoff pipes and sell the water in poorer areas where clean water is hard to find. Most of their customers are small car wash and laundry businesses that depend on this cheap supply. Number 5. Leftover cooks, Philippines. In the slums of Manila,
People here are literally living inside of trash.
families buy big bags of fast food leftovers from garbage haulers. They clean the scraps of meat by boiling them, then recook them into new dishes to sell to other poor families for a very low price. Number 4. E-waste burners, Ghana. At the Agbog Bloshi dump site, communities survive by burning cables and electronics. Once the plastic and rubber melt, they extract small amounts of valuable metals like copper and aluminum. For just a few dollars a day, these workers inhale toxic black smoke, putting themselves at risk of long-term health problems. Number 3. Garbage collectors, Egypt. The Zabaleen community served as Cairo's unofficial waste collectors.
Everywhere you look in this community, there's someone doing something.
They use donkey carts, trucks, and even excavators to gather trash from every neighborhood. Full-time collectors can earn up to $200 monthly, depending on how much garbage they call collect and resell. Number 2. The Silvermen, Indonesia. They start their day early in the morning in the slums before heading to the busy city center. They cover their bodies with silver spray paint and carry a small donation box. To attract the attention of drivers, they move like robots or statues. Their income depends entirely on people's generosity. Number 1. Plastic pickers, India. Every day, thousands of residents of Dharavi slum, many of them women and children, work in the slum's massive informal recycling industry.
Over 1 million people live here, and it's less than 1 square kilometer.
They sort through mountains of plastic waste, separating it by color and quality. Those plastics then cleaned, melted down, and turned into pellets to be sold back to manufacturing companies.
This is the most forbidden island in the world. So forbidden and isolated from modern civilization that when one man discovered it and met the tribe that lives there, they killed him right on the spot. This is the North Sentinel Island. Located in the Andaman Sea near India, it's home to the Sentinelese tribe, who have never talked to another human outside their own tribe. There are about 80 to 150 people living on the island. But there's very little known about their language, culture, and way of life, because no outsider has ever been on the island or talked to the locals. All that's known is that they have inhabited the island for tens of thousands of years. They live in leaning huts with slanted roofs. They move around using small canoes, maneuvered with long poles, and they live on fishing, especially crabs. They arm themselves with iron-tipped bows and arrows, spears, and knives to hunt. And it makes them very unique, as they are one of the last truly uncontacted tribes on Earth, living a life like in a time capsule thousands of years back. And even if you wanted to visit them, it's not possible, as the Indian government is protecting the island and no one is allowed to come close to it. 3-kilometer radius around the island, a no-go zone for anyone. It's done to protect the natives from communicable diseases brought by visitors, also because the tribe doesn't want to be contacted, and will try to kill anyone that even tries to come close. There have been several attempts to visit them in the past, and here's how it went. Number 1. In 1896, a prisoner from Andaman Correctional Facility on a nearby island escaped. Turns out he had been washed ashore to North Sentinel Island. A search party was sent and he was found on the island later, dead from arrows and suffering a slit on his throat. Number 2. In the 1900s, a group of anthropologists actually tried to befriend the Sentinelese from afar. They would arrive near the island and send gifts like toys, food, and utensils to the coast, in hopes the locals would like the gifts and as a result be willing to welcome them on the island. But that never happened. To this day, Sentinelese has never let anyone set foot on their land. Number 3. In 2006, 2 Indian fishermen moored their boat near North Sentinel. They were just sleeping after fishing illegally in the waters around the island, most likely hoping to catch turtles and lobsters. But they were killed by the tribe as soon as their boat broke loose and drifted onto the shore. And finally, number 4. The most infamous case. In November 2018, a 26-year-old Christian missionary named John Allen Chow arrived to the island to meet the Sentinelese tribe. He wanted to preach Christianity and convert them. But before he got to do any of that, he was killed by the Sentinelese people. He was never found, as after some efforts, the Indian government stopped looking for him. They feared endangering the tribe and to avoid violence against their rescue teams. And since then, the Indian government has strictly enforced a no-contact policy with the Sentinelese people. Even if you were daring enough to approach the island, navigating the waters there can be really dangerous. The strong currents and submerged rocks make it very difficult. Add to that the fear of a potentially lethal welcome, and you have a recipe for the ultimate forbidden adventure. So, while the world continues to change, Sentinel Island remains a timeless enigma, a place of secrets and uncharted waters. As its story unfolds, it leaves us with more questions than answers.